Why did you refuse to see me?
What do you think?
Does that question come from despair?
There's an ounce of desperation in me.
Every man I've known who was where you are now has turned to him.
I don't have time to waste on those thoughts.
God has given you time.
Has he?
I am certain.
Certain.
Have you had any visitors while you were here?
Marie was here.
What did you talk about?
She just talked about wanting to get married when I got out.
Well, that must have been hard to hear.
Chaplain, I wanted to take her right here in my cell. You should have seen her. Her thighs glimmered under the hallway lights, and her lips were full and pink. I wanted to break down that door just to feel her. Lust is what I think you'd call it.
Your heart is blind, my son.
I'm not your son.
It doesn't see those that are important to you. The things that make life meaningful. See the opportunity in this desert. Your heart has been placed.
Opportunity? Opportunity? Is this cell not my repentance?
Your opportunity is prayer. The justice system, this cell, is a mere creation of men like you or I. We have no power over guilt or innocence, no more than we have power over Mother Nature.
Yet, isn't your presence giving power to this place? I don't see you in other parts of this jail, just these cells.
Well, this is where I'm needed. This is where he has called me.
Where you know you're needed.
This is where the souls are that need rescue. Is this the non-belief you preached in the trial?
Did I preach that, or was that just the court trying to convert me in front of the jury? You know, I could have done what my lawyers wanted and gone the insanity route, used the absence of God as my escape. Is that the justice that your God or his children created?
Why do you resent this show of mercy? You speak of conversion. It could have been repentance for your actions.
A show of mercy does not happen in front of a crowd. No, this was a celebration. In this country's dark recesses, they see me as a necessary distraction from their meandering existence.
There was bound to be press. For a high-profile case such as this, can you blame them? A soon-to-be wife, a job, no history of psychiatric issues. The men I visited here before could see their future through their past. But you have nothing, and yet here you are.
Are you searching for answers?
I'm trying to help you, my son.
Help me. I lied to you. When Marie came to visit, she stood right outside those doors. And I felt nothing in my heart. My eyes looked right through her. And the terrible part is, and this might be my worst crime, I don't think I've ever felt anything towards her. No, I've laid with her in my arms, and the only thing I've felt is life passing through me, like wind brushing over my skin. I experienced her more as a ghost than I did a human being. These blank walls have given me more feeling in these past few days and months than my entire life with her. Her one visit was so long ago, and the warmth of love or anger has not appeared. I hadn't thought about her until she was physically right in front of me. And I hadn't, not since you brought her to mind.
I see pain emanate from those words.
No, she was a fleeting presence. And we found shelter in each other's loneliness.
You found more than shelter with her.
A memory. Someone from long ago. Men like you wouldn't understand.
I can get them here. I can get the judge to allow it.
Stop.
Every man I've talked to in your position has wished for more time, even mere moments.
I know my fate, and I'd like to keep it that way.
There is no freedom in such a fate.
This blindness gives as much as it takes. There is serenity where I go and not where I'm taken.
God has given such gifts, and you abandon it. For what? To be the one to refuse him? These walls are seeped with pain. The anguish of those who were here before is present like the heat of the summer sun. I never see this room without feeling a profound sadness. I see figures like yourself who look for meaning in their suffering. But I do know that even the most wretched and lost among you see a face emerging from the bricks. His face.
I remember when I once searched for that face. Maybe I once found it in my mother or in a green field on a spring day, but I lost it, and it has been lost to me for a long time.
Still so obstinate with death hanging over your head.
Why should it matter whether I face my mortality or not?
You remind me of myself. I found my loss to be a reason God could not exist. I buried myself in blindness, lived in it, and then I saw my life as a gift. That's how the face reveals itself to you.
Men die of suffering, and you clothe yourself in it. Are you not walking through life as a dead man?
I go through it, and I'm grateful.
And seeing this face gave your life meaning?
It's the only thing that gives our lives meaning.
You're wrong. You always speak with a disgusting amount of certainty.
I know you wish for a better life.
I do not want a better life.
You shot that man. You killed him, seemingly for no reason. You let your country tear your character apart, and you ignored the grace of God. I know you want a different life. Can you tell me you don't? What even happened that day?
You're obsessed with certainty. No, you die without it. I had just buried my mother. Grief nor peace were present. My heart woke up beating the same. All I remember is a painful headache nearly crippling me in the morning, so Marie brought me to the beach, hoping to make me feel better. And the sun was blazing, its full heat pressed against my back. And that ever-present migraine was only soothed by the blue color of the ocean. She invited my friends, Raymond and Matson. You saw them in the trial, and that That same bitterness that was in the courtroom that day, it was there at the beach. And I was laying on my back, listening to the waves, when I saw a glimmer in my periphery. There was a .357 in the sand. It fell out of Raymond's bag. And it glistened. It shined so bright, so vividly. I could almost hear it call to me. And those idiots got involved with the only other strangers on the beach. I don't remember how it happened. I just remember my head wouldn't stop pounding. And Raymond called me over, gesturing towards the gun, so I picked it up and I followed him on the boiling sand, and we stopped in front of these two strangers, staring at us, drunk and angry. And I remember what he said to me. He pointed at the gun and he said, "Oh, if they make a move." And they did. My memory is in pieces, but I remember the feeling of the trigger giving out and everything going silent except the soft waves crashing on the shore and the circling birds above, looking only for their next meal. I felt the world turn beneath my feet, and it turned no faster, no slower, as I shot him, and the stranger collapsed to the sand. And the heat from the summer sun turned into a warmth you only feel in the dead of winter. It's blank after that. My hands were locked into cuffs, and my head stopped hurting.
You shouldn't be on death row.
I pulled the trigger, yet I should be spared.
Well, God knows you didn't want to kill him.
I did want to kill him. You know, it's funny, that control over life and death, I'd never felt that before. I'd only ever been a victim to it.
You're condemning yourself.
We're all condemned. You're condemned. The alcoholic falling in the gutter to the baron celebrating his riches, they all feel that dark wind rise within them. I finally have control, and you want to take that from me. I can't let you. Can't you see? What does it matter if a man doesn't cry at his mother's funeral or is executed for murder? His fate is all the same. My fate is all the same.
So certain, even when lost, I'll pray for you.